You know, it's kind of weird that I haven't done a video on what we will eventually see at the first general Nintendo Direct of 2020. I've discussed Nintendo Direct rumors, I've covered news that could be related to a Nintendo Direct, but I've never made a Nintendo Direct prediction video. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robo-chan Show, where we cover the latest gaming news, leaks, and rumors from Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo in 2020 and beyond. If you want to be kept up on the latest gaming news, make sure you click that red subscribe button below this video and that notification bell so you know when I upload. In this video, we're going to talk about what we could see at the first 2020 Nintendo Direct, and we're also going to go over some Nintendo Switch rumors that include games like Paper Mario, Mario Kart, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and other games that we could see at a 2020 Nintendo Direct. So the Nintendo Direct isn't here yet, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean we can't guess what we'll eventually see at that first Nintendo Direct of 2020. Now, a leaker by the name of Sabi over on Twitter was shut down by Nintendo and no longer leaks Nintendo games and other Nintendo topics. But just before the Nintendo ninjas took him out, we saw some pretty interesting Nintendo Switch leaks that caught the attention of Nintendo. The first one being Sabi's Paper Mario leak. Now, the leak says that Paper Mario will be going back to its roots, think Paper Mario 64 and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, and it's set for 2020. So if it's set for 2020 as the rumor goes, I think we could end up seeing it at the first Nintendo Direct. Now, there was another part of one of Sabi's leaks where he mentioned a rumored game having tires. Now, of course, this could be a number of things for Nintendo Switch games, but the first game that popped into my head was Mario Kart, and yeah, that could be it. Or it could be another game that we haven't seen for a very long time. It's my thinking that this could be another Nintendo kart racing game making its way onto Nintendo Switch, and that is of course Diddy Kong Racing, which we really haven't seen since the DS. It's really been that long. Moving on to the next game, I think we'll see an update on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. It's been in development for quite some time now, and I think we could see another trailer with some small gameplay snippets in between. Now, there was a leak about its development for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 taking longer than expected, but even with it taking longer, gameplay snippets should be plentiful as well as cutscenes for the trailer. I think we may see even a release window, but that may be just my excitement speaking. Now, Metroid Prime 4 is a whole nother story. The development was restarted as we learned a while back. I think we learned it on January 5th, 2019, I believe, that the development of Metroid Prime 4 will be restarting. So I think we will see something similar to the first Breath of the Wild 2 trailer reveal. No gameplay, but a cutscene that gives us a small taste of Metroid Prime 4 and what kind of game it's gonna be. I don't think we will see a release date or release window though. Bayonetta 3 is another story. We know that Platinum recently said that its development on Bayonetta 3 is going very well, so I think that means we could see a lot of gameplay in the next Nintendo Direct for Bayonetta 3. If development is already going so well and it's pretty far along already, I don't see why not. Trials of Mana will be available on April 24th. Now, seeing more Trials of Mana gameplay is a bit iffy. If it's coming out on April 24th and we get a Nintendo Direct before April 24th, I can see us getting a gameplay trailer or even segments explaining the game and the story, but if that doesn't happen, I don't think we will get anything on that game if we get a Nintendo Direct after April 24th, which will be a very long wait for a Nintendo Direct. And let's not forget about No More Heroes 3, which is up next. Other than cutscene trailers, we haven't really seen anything. We haven't gotten any gameplay from No More Heroes 3 or anything special, and I think it's time we see some. No More Heroes 3 has been a bit stingy when it comes to gameplay though, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get another weird trailer with no gameplay at all. As for third-party games, I think we're gonna see a lot of third-party games and indie games announced for a pretty simple reason. I want you to ask yourself this question: why would Nintendo be waiting so long for a Nintendo Direct? Among my many theories and thoughts as to why we haven't had a Nintendo Direct in 2020, one of them is simply they don't have a lot of games set for spring and summer. I think a lot of spaces are going to be filled with smaller Nintendo releases as well as third-party games hitting the Switch and indie games. But on the flip side, I think the opposite might happen too. Nintendo has been really quiet lately, strangely quiet, other than Animal Crossing of course, and it makes me hope that Nintendo has very big plans for a Nintendo Direct and we could be in for a great spring/summer leading into 2020, with E3 setting up early 2020 and of course 2021. I think Breath of the Wild, Metroid Prime, Bayonetta 3, and more of those bigger Nintendo Switch releases are gonna hit late 2020 or 2021 though. I do not see any of them hitting 2020 for like spring or summer. That'd be insane. Although Bayonetta 3 might come out in summer if they say the development is going along pretty well though, so you never really know. So what do you guys think about these predictions for Nintendo Switch games or just Nintendo's plans for Nintendo Direct and the Nintendo Switch in 2020 and 2021. Thanks for joining me on this episode of the Robotron Show, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching my video, stay charged, and have a good one.